What's good, y'all? DJ Daryl here for another episode of Fatherhood Fraternity. Figured I'd get a little change of scenery just to, enjoy the outside as we usually do, but I don't usually take the camera out. So just giving y'all a chance to see something other than our one room that we always shoot in. But on today, I just wanted to talk, if that's okay with y'all. Can we have like a half year checkup? That's what we're going to do, all right? So in the beginning of this year is when I started really getting into the Fatherhood Fraternity videos, making sure that I'm staying consistent with them, and just being a little more, not a little, but more vulnerable, more upfront. And at times I have strayed away from that. I've strayed away from the sit down topics, but I wanted to get into that again. At the beginning of the year, I talked about how stressful and how much I just didn't want to do the work. And I went through that phase again. I didn't really have the issue with making the videos. It was more of talking about emotions and doing the work for fatherhood, the not just myself but for other fathers. That got really intense, and it just really drained me out. And I've been running from it for some months now. I'll give some brief information. So, like in March, grieving process started from losing our grandmother, and after that I really couldn't worry about other fathers issues, and that was what all I was talking about when I would do Clubhouse. So I was on Clubhouse every day, checking in on fathers and making sure that they knew that they had the support that was needed. When I needed that, I really couldn't pour out because I felt like my cup was empty. So I no longer could do it. I never felt like it. I still haven't felt like getting on Clubhouse and checking in on the dads. I still check in with the fathers that, are dad influencers. And I've still been doing fatherhood work. It's just that's been a lot. So I just had to be honest with myself and take the time away to continue to grow. But I wanted to say this officially. I feel that fatherhood is my calling, and I feel that it's deeper than just a purpose. It's deeper than just a passion. It's something that I feel in this season, at least. Sorry, we outside. So I feel that fatherhood, the fatherhood work, being a father, encouraging other fathers is my calling. I feel that being an advocate for fathers, raising the hand and speaking up when issues come up, I feel that is very important. I really feel strongly about that, and I feel that in this season, that's my calling. I feel that I've been running from that, and I have to get back into it. I'm learning through God what my importance is and how I can make a difference. And I don't want to lose that or, disappoint God. I don't want him to have to find somebody else to do the call that he has for me on this earth. I know that everything will come to me as it should, but I also need to know that I need to work towards the things that God has given me in those opportunities. So I'm working on that. I wanted to be very open about that and just put it out there, because I'm not ashamed to know that God has his hand on me. I'm not ashamed to know that I'm not going to be able to do everything that I wanted to do, because if it doesn't align with my purpose and my calling, it's really not as important. With these girls, Zora and Ava are important. Fathers are important. And I know as a father, it's hard to just release and have a safe space. And beyond these videos, it has to be more. And I know that God is going to help me create that. Another thing I want to talk about is just how being a father is rewarding and how it is painful. Not painful as in like I can't live through it, but it's just knowing that each step, the worry never goes away. Each step in their lives, there's more to consider. There's more to care about. There's more to teach them. There's more to warn them about. And that's something that learning from my parents never ends. They have to worry about me being a black man. I have to worry about my girls being a black woman. I have to worry about them going into school. I gotta worry about her being taken care of by the wrong person. I gotta worry about the teachers that my daughter goes to be influenced by, that they're teaching her correct history. Like there's every single thing that I have to think about, but also I remind myself in my worrying that am I going to pray to God about it, or do I have to be the one to give all those answers? And that's something that in the middle of my worry and my thoughts, I have to remind myself that God has loaned these kids to me, and God is going to protect and take care of them. There's going to be good and there's going to be bad things, but I have to know that I'm equipping them for the world, and I have to continue to do that. It's just I just want to get these thoughts out because um, I don't want anybody to feel like they got to compare their life or their journey to anybody else's. I don't want people to see me with my kids and think like, man, he's a perfect dad, because I'm not. I have an attitude problem. I have issues with speaking my feelings. I cannot show them the true feelings I feel like they deserve sometimes. And those are things I'm working on daily. But I want to continue to equip fathers with a voice that is like theirs. I want to continue to give fathers the chance to know that these issues are normal. They're not the best, and I don't want you to feel like it's okay to just be this way, but I want you to work towards being better. I want you to be better thinkers, better readers, better organized, more knowledge on your kids. These are all things I want to work on because I see the importance of everything when it comes to being a dad to these kids. I mean, I don't really have. I don't know, man. I just really think about my kids all the time, and the lessons that they'll have to learn from me, with and without me. And I just want, as every parent does, their lives to be better. And I really want to be able to make good decisions myself that will, in turn, give them a better life. Um, and it consumes me sometimes, and I don't want to allow worry to be a part of my everyday life. But I do have to release it and talk about it. So if I talk about it and I hear it, then maybe I'll be able to move forward. It's not going to always be that easy, um, but it's a goal. Just pray for me, y'all. Like I'm praying for every single one of y'all who I cross paths with, every parent, every mother, every father, every child. I love y'all, and I want y'all to love yourself. That was my biggest issue this year, is just understanding to love myself. Because if I don't love myself or show my kids how to love themselves, I'm gonna put them in the same dead end street that I've been in. So I just want to be a blessing to the world. I want to make sure my calling is something that pleases God. I want my work to please God. I want my kids to please God. Um, I just thank y'all, whoever took the time to listen to this, whether it's as it's being posted or years later when you discover this after I become the man who I say I'm going to be and who God has ordained me and called me to be. Whenever this is, I'm praying for you and I'm thankful for you. And Zora, she's almost a year. But I love y'all, man. It's really different this time around, and I'm looking forward to the changes. But as I always say, be proactive, be present, and be patient in your child's lives as you are helping make them be great humans. Say bye-bye, Zora. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, y'all.